What's going on, guys? We're here for another Nitro. On our way here to Bash at the Beach. We start out the show with a little recap of Booker T returning to WCW after a very long hiatus. And it looks like he's going after Scott Steiner's WCW Championship. We got 2,300 people here tonight. Segment of 70 for a rating. So it's just a quick little, 30-second recap. Just jumping right into the show, kind of giving us what happened last week. Booker T comes down to the ring, and he comes out and says everything that we pretty much thought was going to happen. Booker T talks about how he's back from his long injury, and he's back here in WCW. A thought that he never really considered where WCW was, just a few months back. He thought he would never be able to step foot in this ring again, and he's coming back for the WCW Championship that he never lost. He wants to face Scott Steiner at Bash at the Beach. 69 rating out of Booker T. Booker T is going to be one of our top baby faces for a while here, so big stuff out of him here. Great to have a top star back. Scott Steiner interrupts and pretty much tells Booker T that he's not on his equal. He's beaten him multiple times before. This is just going to be another time where Booker T comes up short against the genetic freak, and he's going to fall in line just like Kevin Nash did. 68 rating out of him. And in our first bout, we got Chavo Guerrero defeating Billy Kidman in 7:44 by pinfall with a handful of tights. Kidman and Chavo continue their feud going on here. Kidman's got a 56, Chavo a 49, 51 rating. Solid stuff out of both guys here. Storyline continues, feud continues. Love it. Backstage, Shane Helms cuts a promo talking about how he wants to go after Little Guido's Cruiserweight Championship. And that no one will stop him from becoming the next Cruiserweight Champion. That Little Guido just got beginner's luck here in WCW, and that Shane Helms is the cornerstone of the division. It's a 46 rating. And in a decent match, Shane Helms defeats Elix Skipper in 8:24 with the Vertebreaker. Elix Skipper is 60, Helms a 54, 57 overall in the rating. Great stuff out of both guys. Great match. Definitely happy with this overall situation. Post-match, Little Guido does attack Helms from behind and holds up the Cruiserweight Championship, signifying that he definitely heard Helms' comments and made a statement by making sure that he's the one standing tall and Helms is not. So it looks like we got a Cruiserweight Championship feud on the horizon here. 46 rating out of these two. RVD and Dreamer go into Bischoff's office trying to talk to him about what happened last week and saying that it's pretty much BS, and Bischoff agrees, but tonight RVD and Tommy Dreamer are going to face the Mexicools, and he'll figure out what he wants to do about Shane and Bam Bam later on tonight. 56 rating there, solid stuff. And a decent match, Pinpoint, which is Mark Jindrak and AJ Styles, defeat Young Dragons in 7:58 when Jindrak pins Jimmy Yang with a mark of excellence. Jimmy Yang a 39, Kaz a 57, Styles a 54, Jindrak a 55. Pinpoint really picking up that momentum, really trying to do something nice with them. Young Dragons, right now, just a kind of a heel team to help people get over, but we'll get there with them. 53 rating. Post-match, Natural Born Thrillers come out and want a tag match for the WCW Tag titles, as Pinpoint doesn't deserve a chance. Next week, we got Natural Born Thrillers versus Pinpoint for the #1 contendership. 53 rating. Booker T or Rey Mysterio cuts a heartfelt promo saying Conan will no longer be in WCW due to Rhino's actions last week, but he has to move on and move forward with his career, and that even though Conan is no longer here, he is going to become the #1 contender for the U.S. Championship and then go after Rhino for taking out his friend. That's a 50 rating there. Good stuff. And about that good heat and decent wrestling, Jeff Jarrett does defeat Chris Kanyon, Dustin Rhodes, and Rey Mysterio Jr. in 14:50 by eliminating Kanyon first, then Dustin Rhodes, and then finally Rey Mysterio. Rhino did cost Mysterio the match at the end with a gore. Jarrett looked shocked and then took the pinfall. Kanyon a 50, Jarrett a 61, Dustin a 57, Rey a 68. Crowd was hot, match got 63. I will gladly take that. Jeff Jarrett will face off against Diamond Dallas Page at Bash at the Beach for the United States Championship now. And that's what we get here. So Jeff Jarrett's #1 contender due to Rhino. Rhino attacking Rey. DDP watches on TV, smiles and says he's ready for Jeff Jarrett to go one more time. 69 rating out of these guys. Bischoff demands answers from Rhino as he walks backstage. Said it's all about making an impact and injuring more people. So he's now taken out Conan, and now he's clearly set his sights on Rey Mysterio, and Bischoff is mad, but you can see that kind of like weird grin from him, saying that he's kind of liking this ferociousness out of Rhino. 60 rating. In a decent match, Lance Storm defeats Christopher Daniels in 9:46 by submission with a straight shooter. Storm a 67, Daniels a 50, 62 rating out of these two. Good stuff here, really exciting. Lance Storm challenges Ric Flair next week to a submission match. Flair is seen backstage as the camera cuts to him after the promo ends, and he smiles and accepts. So next week, Ric Flair versus Lance Storm in a submission match. Another 69 rating there. We get a segment from Totally Buff. They're doing their posing commercial with the WCW Tag Team Championships, and that next week they will be bringing the best-looking tag team in professional wrestling to Nitro to defend their WCW Tag Team Championships. So a 58 rating. And in a decent match, Booker T does defeat Devon Storm in 7:04 with a Harlem Hangover. Booker T at 65, Devon Storm at 42, 57 rating. This is strictly just to give Booker T a win on his way to Bash at the Beach to face Scott Steiner, trying to get some momentum going for him, get that ring rust off. In a decent match, Rob Van Dam and Tommy Dreamer defeat the Mexicools in 12:46 when Tommy Dreamer pins Psychosis with a Dreamer DDT. Dreamer of 51, Van Dam of 76, Super Crazy of 50, Psychosis of 47, 63 rating. Everything is great with this. Mexicools get featured in the main event. RVD and Dreamer are the main event, so this is all just great stuff. 63 rating. Shane and Bam Bam trying to take down RVD and Dreamer. Dreamer and RVD clear the ring as Shane and Bam Bam are walking up the stage. Bischoff's music hits. He comes out and says, "You know what? I've made my announcement. At Bash at the Beach, the final showdown between you four. It'll be Shane and Bam Bam versus RVD and Dreamer, locked inside of a steel cage. And this will be the final time that you two teams will face off, because I'm sick and tired of this. You guys have gone at this since we've returned, and this will finally be the end of this rivalry." 54 written to end the show there. And we got an overall rating of 64. We gained popularity in 52 regions. British regions and Canadian are still having issues, but that's okay. Overall, I'm very happy with the show. Definitely got things done that I needed to get done. And Bash at the Beach is starting to take shape a little bit. We got Jeff Jarrett and Diamond Dallas Page going at it for the belt. We got Guido and Shane Helms. We got the tag title starting to heat up. We got Steiner and Booker T becoming official. So things are really starting to heat up here in WCW. Nitros are still being consistent. Now we got 2,300 people instead of just like 1,000, so we're starting to build there. And we don't really have all of our stars, so we're really trying to build new ones right now until we get some other ones back. So I'm really happy with all of this. But again, we're on the road to Bash at the Beach. If you are enjoying this, please like, subscribe, comment. Stay tuned to the forums, all that great stuff. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, though, next Nitro should be coming to you very shortly. But once we finish that, then we'll be going on the way to Bash at the Beach, and then Bash at the Beach will be going live as well. So until then, have a great night.